give me something I can pay for. That's what it's like loving
you feel a vibe, I'm deep inside, yeah. You fucking me, ooh, I let you ride, yeah. At first you curved me, I let you slide in. Your hips so curvy, you let me slide in, ooh. And it was over once I flipped you over. Relation goer, we come through just like Beyonce Hova. This the Hermes money, this ain't no Fashion Over.
What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm just going to be basically coming here to give you guys an update on this hair and how it's been holding up and stuff like that, so that you guys can get a bigger picture of, you know, the actual quality of this hair, as well as the maintenance and any other questions that you guys may have had on my last video. So basically the first question was, how has the hair been? So the hair has been holding up really well. I don't really see any problems with it. I didn't really come across any problems while having this hair. I feel like it's actually been kind of holding up well. I don't know why I sound like I'm like repeating myself, but it actually has. I don't really feel like there has been anything very difficult about it, other than you know, when the hair, when it gets humid outside, it'll just kind of like frizz up a little bit, or my curls will kind of drop, but they'll like kind of like drop inside of like a wave pattern, if that makes sense. So yeah, that was the first question. So let's go to the second. Does it shed? As I stated before, this hair, it doesn't shed, but of course when you're washing the hair, you can get maybe like 1 or 2 strands, maybe 3. It just depends on the day, I feel, or it depends on like what I'm doing outside. Like for instance, if I want to go to the jacuzzi, if I want to go to the gym, or if I just want to go outside just to go run errands and stuff like that, of course, like in the back of my nape, it'll kind of like be very I wouldn't say dry, it's just more so like it just tangles back there, because I guess the back of my neck is like sweating, so it'll just kind of like tangle it in the back of my neck. And then like if I run my hands through it to like detangle it, I'll get like probably like a couple of strands on my hands and stuff like that, until I find a comb, or until I get in my car and I like cool my neck off. Y'all know that feeling when you get in your car and you cool your freaking neck, your chest, your body, just cool your body off, period. When I cool my body off, then it makes it easier for me to kind of like detangle the hair and stuff like that. And I'm learning to start to like detangle the hair with my actual hands. So yeah, the only thing I can say about it being hard to maintain is mostly when it comes to the type of conditioners that I may use on this hair. I know that I can't use Garnier Fructis. I know that I can't really use Tresemme. Like I can use Tresemme, but it depends on what type of Tresemme it is. Like if it's a Tresemme that's kind of like for repair or something like that, I feel like that's the only one I can kind of use, because the other ones kind of like dry your hair out, depending on if it's a conditioner or if it's a particular shampoo. But shampoo wise, I would say that I always have to be careful when I do wash my hair, because I don't feel as though that it kind of like works out well, if that makes sense. Yeah, I just feel like, to be honest, it is very easy to maintain because it is body wave hair. I feel like you have to do the most when you have like curly hair, but it's easier in the morning because all I do is throw conditioner on that hair and I just like wash it out. But with this one, if I wanted to look really pretty, I would like to basically take it upon myself to like wand curl my hair just to make it look good, you know what I mean? So yeah. I don't feel like this hair, I don't feel like you can fry this hair a lot. Like I know some people are just like, oh, like when I keep flat on my hair, like it'll kind of like burn or make like a smoke, kind of like make a smoke ambiance. I feel like it depends on how high you have your temperatures, stuff like that. I haven't burnt this hair. I don't see this hair burning anytime soon. I always make sure that when I do curl my hair, I basically count my head down from like 12 seconds, just so I don't like overdo it, because I feel like if you were at like 19 or 20 counting down, like you're trying to fry your hair. You can put products on top of your hair before you flat iron it or you curl it. It just depends on what you actually want to do with your hair. Most of the time, in most cases, I really just don't care, and I just literally just start doing it, just period, because I feel like if I've already added product, I don't need to keep adding it on every single time. You get what I'm saying? Because I feel like every single time, if I do that, then it's just not gonna work out. Like it's just just gonna make it look very shiny and very fake-like, if that makes sense. So yeah. The products that I use on my actual hair would be like Redken, Paul Mitchell, anything that's like of a higher brand, because I feel like if you're buying inexpensive hair, you need to actually try to get products that are of a lot of nutrients, such as like vitamin A, vitamin C, just basically just having your hair filled with like protein and stuff like that. Just like how you would treat your natural hair. Of course, you're not supposed to add too much protein into your hair, your natural hair. Sometimes it can like damage it depending on the type of hair type that you may have. But yeah, I feel like that's probably a little factor that you probably have to pay attention to. But other than that, I really don't see anything wrong with it. My ends are not fried, as you guys can see. They're not fried at all. They're very healthy and stuff like that. Of course, they look like I have like dead ends because, I mean, it's weave. And of course, I would hope that my hair has some dead ends, because that means that it's real and it actually like came off someone's head. That sounds so bad to say. It came off somebody's head. But I mean, it's true. Like, I feel like this is kind of like a, I don't know, like it kind of is a confirmation a little bit. Just like if you find gray hairs in your hair, it's like, it's real. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, but thank you guys so much for watching. And yes, I do see myself getting hair from this company again, because they are very, like, their hair is so awesome, you guys. Like, you guys should really check it out. I will have all the information linked down inside the description below so that you guys can check it out and check out the different discounts, check out the different promotions that they may have for the month or next month if you guys are searching for some hair for Thanksgiving and stuff like that, because I know that October is coming up and you guys are probably already getting your hair for October, for Halloween. So yeah, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Make sure that you subscribe. Once you subscribe, turn on that black bell so you guys get the notification which I post. And I will see you guys next time. Peace.